Hey, Sean.
Oh, I was trying to think of a really terrible joke to piss you off.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tried to beat you to it.
And you did, because I still don't have one.
Yeah,
But
it's
guess
good.
what? I'm going to figure one out. When you least expect it, I'm just going to sneak it in. You have a lot of water in your glass. You did not dump that out.
I did dump it. I dumped it again.
This water underneath the floor anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This beer comes courtesy of Mike because he's a heart of darkness, so he brought over Tart of Darkness.
Wow.
That wasn't what I'm going for. I'm still going to get one in.
Jesus.
This is from the Bruery. This is it says Family Brew 2018. But, maybe when they first had the trademark 2018? They've been around since before 2018. Anyways, so this is rum barrel aged Tart of Darkness. It's a sour stout aged in rum barrels, 9.7%. But what the front label doesn't tell you, and I guess what we didn't see in the description, the side of the bottle says, this version of Tart of Darkness spent its first year in Black Tuesday barrels before aging its last year in rum barrels.
Mike's going to have an interesting drive home.
Well, we know what the ABV is.
Yes, I know.
We had two relatively low ABVs earlier.
Yeah, I don't plan on drinking a lot of this. This will be for you to.
Well, no.
boof
Originally, you said
later.
you didn't want to cap it, but who knows? You may want to take some of this home in a mason jar.
Well, I'll just boof it.
You boof it.
Well, you're going to boof some too.
If you boof it and then quickly drive home, it'll be fine.
I think if you boof it, you're drunk within minutes.
Oh, is that how that works? I guess that's how it works. Clearly, I've never boofed anything. Everyone watching, it's like Sean's fibbing. Look at his nose.
Sean, is your nose getting bigger?
Oh man.
So, it's sepia, right?
Yeah, it's very cold. So we, just so everyone knows, we thought this was another beer. We thought it was a Flemish red, so we put it in the freezer while we did other reviews to get it cold. Then I took it out and realized I put the wrong beer in the fridge. So it's cold.
It's all right.
But
This isn't like a really thick stout anyway.
yeah, and these are very thin glasses, so we
Yes.
can get this warm if we needed to. But
Glasses are beautiful. This is actually some of my favorite glasses you have.
I don't use them enough because I'm afraid to. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Like they're special occasion glasses, which for this beer, that's
Sure.
what it is.
Yeah, it's very dark brown.
Yep.
Almost has like a, you know what the color is almost like the color of like Brazil nuts. You know the outside.
Yeah. That's a good pull.
You know, just it's not black, but it's just dark brown.
Yeah.
And if you get it at the right angle, you can sort of see the color. It's almost caramelly. You know?
Even if you like
Yeah.
right at the bottom, yeah. And the head kind of dissipated very quickly.
Very quick.
In the alcohol legs,
Not much.
not much. Want to get a nose?
Do it. That smells tart.
Yeah, it does.
It's like raisins and
Figs,
yeah,
stone fruits. It smells like a dark sour.
it does.
But when I think sour stouts, I always go back to Dark Arts.
Yeah, I know.
by
But
Wicked
that does not smell like that in any
No.
way.
This smells like a proper sour.
Yeah, it's
It's almost got like a blackberry, boysenberry type.
yeah, it has a hint of almost balsamic too.
Yeah, like the little sweetness from the balsamic you get from balsamic too. Yeah.
I mean that's a powerful nose, man.
What's interesting is the fact that this is aged in Black Tuesday barrels,
And then
in rum barrels, and you're not getting really any barrel character. It's just like this is so overpowering on the nose with the actual beer itself that yeah, it could be that's a little cold too. But want to get a taste?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers. Thanks, Mike.
That's lovely.
Wow.
That's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I have so many questions.
This is a classy drink, Sean.
In a classy glass.
Yeah, that's true. You are sort of getting stout notes now. Mm-hmm. I mean, the tartness is the biggest part of the flavor here. It is almost not vinegar, but it's approaching that sort of level of tart. But you are getting like hints of chocolate. Mm-hmm. You are getting like a more pronounced figginess.
Right, and it's interesting how that comes through because like Mike said, it's very tart at the front, but it's sort of like and I don't know if this is just the way my mind works. And the way as I'm thinking about it, the tartness comes through first on the palate, and then and like the stout layer is below that you kind of have to know you're looking for it.
Yeah,
it's just kind of laying below the tartness, and you can kind of feel it with the chocolatey notes and a little bit of roastiness too.
Yeah, almost a little bit like caramel.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's really dry though.
Upon first sip, I thought it was very thin. The more sips I take, it does have some heft to it. It does have some heft to it.
Not chewy, but it's
Yeah. But given it's 9.7%, I imagine the base was probably a little bit, maybe 9 or whatever. Who knows? I guess you can't have wet barrels, but like, so it's not a super crazy like Black Tuesday base beer, right? So
I'm not pulling like rum though. Are you? I wonder if it has to warm up a little bit. I'm not getting that kind of a lot of that barrel. I'm not getting a lot of that heat. You know.
no,
It is quite cold though.
it is very cold. My bad. We could do a speed up.
Okay.
Want to do a speed up? Okay.
Sure.
We'll be back. And we're back.
Oh wow.
We didn't think to do crazy stuff in the middle. We just talked about nonsense. Oh no, we know what we talked about? We talked about nerdy things. So you know what that means? We talked about Nerdsense.
Wow. All right, Peter.
All right, so this is much warmer.
I feel like you're Peter. I'm Brian. Just like you're this goofy prick, and I'm just like, stop it.
Until Brian gets drunk, and then he's like, "All right, I'm all in." You son of a bitch, I'm in.
That's pretty true.
That was Rick and Morty there, but it lost the tartness. It's not as abrasive, I don't think.
It's still pretty tart though.
This says serve at 45 degrees, so yeah.
Yeah. So, but I do feel like there's actually like more of an inherent, almost like grape kind of a character. I do think there's almost like some stone fruit, not like peach, but almost like maybe just a hint of like apricot.
Yep.
You are getting raisin, you are getting fig, you're getting almost a hint of cranberry, and that chocolate and a little bit of caramel, little roast.
And
It's interesting.
And I feel like there is barrel now. There's a little bit of barrel.
There is
on the
barrel.
side. It's
There
like
is.
drying.
Yep.
Is it rum? Is it a Black Tuesday barrel? So Black Tuesday barrels were Black Tuesday aged in bourbon barrels. Is it rum? Is it bourbon? Is it?
I'm not getting any of those things though.
No, but I am getting barrel.
Yeah, for sure.
And I would be curious to know what this beer would lose if it wasn't aged in that Black Tuesday barrel as well. Or like, would you get more rum characteristics out of it? Like, yeah, it's like just given how little we're getting from that. Like, but I guess maybe there's something in here that's kind of just mixing with everything else.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I can't pull those notes. I'm not a super taster. Like I do my best, but it's delicious. I can tell you that much.
Yeah,
I would recommend anyone that's. I mean, if you don't like sour beers, don't. And if your idea of a sour is like a fruited sour, then no.
Definitely no.
But if you like traditional sort of sours, more European style and with a twist, this is kind of your jam. I feel.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. If you like Black Tuesday and that's what you think you're going to get out of this beer, you're not going to get that out of this beer at all. Even though it says barrel-aged stout on it, you're not going to get that.
Nope.
This beer is awesome.
Yeah, it honestly, it does have much more. A better descriptor would have been like a barrel-aged
ale,
like dark ale. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it does have some stout characteristics, but so does some dark ales.
That's maybe what the rum barrel-aged Tart of Darkness, and they put it in very small print. Sour stout.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Overall, for ABV wise, I don't really feel.
I don't taste the ABV. No.
I think going down, it's just like kind of soury, like you know what I mean, like that acidic profile. But yeah, I love it. So down in the comments, if you had Tart of Darkness, the version that was aged in Black Tuesday barrels, then rum barrels, what do you think of it? What do you think of the brewery in general? What do you think of the Preservation Society? Is it worth it? I don't know, Mike. What do you think? Is it worth it?
Sometimes, yes.
Some of the beers are pretty crazy.
Yes. We've had some really good ones this year. I feel like some years have been kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
This year, the one we had last week, fucking hell.
Oh man, the one we released today. Well, it doesn't really matter, but the Ryle, yeah. But so far, the last 3 or 4 we've done in a row have been just knocked out of the park.
Facts.
But yeah, let us know in the comments, have a conversation, and then don't forget to check out nerdsense.net. From there, all the social media spots. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm Sean.
I'm Mike,
and this is Nerdsense.